If you're afraid of being shot, you're not alone, and your fears are, unfortunately, justified. Guns kill almost 100 people in America every single day. Even worse, guns and the bullets they fire are not the hyper-precise weapons Hollywood makes them out to be. They're messy, and they do a lot of damage you can't see. This is what happens if you take a bullet, and what you can do to possibly save your life or someone else. A non-expanding, or full metal jacket bullet often enters the body in a straight line. Like a knife, it damages the organs and tissues directly in its path, and then it either exits the body or, if it is traveling at a slower velocity, is stopped by bone, tissue or skin. This creates a permanent cavity, the bullet hole. Concentrated into a tiny surface area at the bullet tip, it can easily break through your skin. And once it does, that energy and momentum tears through your body, ripping a hole through blood vessels, muscle, and potentially vital organs. No wonder it can kill you. What are the 6 factors that determine the seriousness of a gunshot wound? The factors that can affect the amount and distribution of gunshot residue (GSR) on skin and clothing include 1. Firing distance. 2. Length and diameter of the firearm barrel. 3. Characteristics of the gunpowder. 4. Angle between the firearm barrel and target. 5. Characteristics of the cartridge. 6. The environment: moisture, wind, heat. Common causes of death following gunshot injury include bleeding, low oxygen caused by pneumothorax, catastrophic injury to the heart and major blood vessels, and damage to the brain or central nervous system. What happens if a bullet stays in your body? When a bullet penetrates a person's body, sometimes it follows a clean path and lands in a harmless place. This week, new data from the CDC warns us that bullet fragments left inside of people can have insidious long-term consequences, from fatigue to memory loss to mood disorders to miscarriage. Can you live with a bullet in your head? There is no room for the brain to move, and the shock waves often cause irreversible damage. For some lucky people, if the bullet velocity is high and there is no side-to-side movement wobble, and it passes through non-critical parts of the brain, less damage occurs and survival is possible. What happens if a bullet hits your spine? When a victim is shot in the area of the spinal cord, the penetration of the bullet can cause the spinal cord to be severed, sheared, torn, crushed, or otherwise damaged. This will result in a loss of function below the point of injury. Can a person survive a 50 cal? There's really no way to survive a 50 cal. 50 cal hits with so much energy that it would likely kill you even if your body armor could stop it.
What precautions should be taken after being shot? 1. Check the whole body to identify entry and exit wounds. Treat both, but tend to the worst wound first. 2. Stop the bleeding by applying firm pressure directly to the wound. When you apply pressure to an artery, you stop bleeding by pushing the artery against bone. 3. Check heart rate and breathing. Begin CPR if necessary. 4. Elevate the wound above the heart to slow bleeding, unless the shot is to the stomach or chest. 5. Don't try to remove bullets still in the body, as this may exacerbate internal damage and bleeding. 6. Treat the person for shock and get medical attention as soon as possible.